All right. Now, from a love song to someone who often stars in romantic movies. Our guest for today is the amazing, award-winning Chimezie Imo. Yes, so film and television actor. He starred in amazing pieces like Casanova, Imo Fair, Uga. Now, it's Breath of Life that he won the award for AMVCA, and we are so happy to have him back in the studio.
Yes, Trailblazer Award. Wow, good to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, so we went from someone who sounds like Adekunle Gold, to Chimezie that looks like Chike.
Wow. And I get that, and I'm like, oh, that's interesting.
Oh, you get that,
yes.
right? Aha,
Yeah.
that was the first thing I noticed. I was like, okay, you on TV, yeah, you have your own face,
Right.
but when one sees you physically,
Yes.
first thought is Chike. So if you see your name is Chimezie fast, someone can say, oh, Chike, hi. I said Chimezie.
Oh, wow.
But really, it's nice to have you in the studio.
Thank you so much for having me.
And congratulations. Wow. That speech, though, did you see the speech? You saw the speech, right? So I'm going to try and imitate that speech now. My name is Chimezie Imo, and I'm an actor. Wow, I loved it.
If you didn't know before, you better take notes now. Oh, wow. So where do we even start from? You know what? I'm going to start from the bottom.
Right.
Do you understand? Then we make it somehow to the top.
Okay.
Let's start from the bottom, which is the most recent, the Trailblazer Award.
Yeah.
Having your name being called, going up there, what was running through your mind? I know everybody gets their speech ready, hoping to win an award.
Right.
However, there are people that don't bother, especially when they see those that are in that same category. Was that the same for you?
So for the Trailblazer, you don't get nominated, so you don't know.
Oh, wow.
It's usually the surprise award for the night.
So there's nothing like stand by, we have an award for you. Oh, wow.
So I came to support Breath of Life, who had 11 nominations, you know. I had gone on stage with Genevieve Ume, who won Best Supporting Actress. I'd come back to my seat and, you know, they start with reading the person's bio. And I'm like, this bio is similar to, so maybe there's someone else from Olu in Imo State in this industry. Maybe there's another actor in the Imo Fair. Maybe, and they mentioned Breath of Life. I'm like, could it be? You know, and my name was mentioned, and I remember just falling on my seat and, you know, just crying, you know, and my friends who were around me, Olumide Uru, who literally, you know, stood me up. Yes, because I mean, I wasn't nominated. I mean, you know what it means not to be nominated, but leaving with an award.
Yeah.
It's just
Powerful.
You know, it's powerful. So he stood me up. I could hardly walk. If you watch the award, it took me a while to get on stage. You know, because they had to, like, you have to go. You know, I was just really grateful and happy and just blessed to feel seen. You know, that's just how I was feeling at that point.
Yeah. Powerful stuff. So, you know, the amazing thing about movies like where you starred, Breath of Life, being nominated for so many awards, did you expect that to happen? Talk to us about that.
Breath of Life is a gift. You know, and I say this every time. I'm blessed to be part of it. So I wasn't surprised to see Breath of Life bag so many awards, and everyone who had seen it liked it. Everyone has spoken about it. The film did its PR itself. You know, people spoke about it, told other people to watch, and seeing it bag so many awards was really exciting for everyone that was part of it. So I wasn't surprised at all.
Oh, honestly?
You know, the movie was amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
However, even more so are the characters you play. You go from sickle cell characters in a character in a movie.
Yeah.
And then, of course, there's the one before that. What was it again? There was this movie you did just before the sickle cell one.
Is it Nimbe?
Yes.
Nimbe.
And, you know, you have several noteworthy characters. You've actually even been nominated. Like for Nimbe, I think you were nominated for Ama, I
Yes.
believe. Yes, that was 2020.
Yes.
And then the ones you were nominated for last year.
Yeah.
So it's actually ironic that the one you were nominated for was the one you
one-
finally bagged.
That's how God works.
That's how it works. But then your character is always noteworthy.
Right.
I must say they are. How do you get yourself in character for your movies?
First of all, what attracts me to even agreeing to be in a project is the director's enthusiasm to the job. If he or she's committed and excited about it, it sort of rubs up on me, because I feel that they are the captain of the ship. You know, if your head is not in it, how can I be interested? And for getting into character, I try to just be the person, you know, so it's never really like acting for me. I'm not trying to have a moment in the film where I'm going to scream or shout or steal moment from anybody. You know, I ask questions. Who is this person? You know, once I tick all the boxes, I just try to be them, basically.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. Now, but your journey didn't just start with acting. I know that you've had a journey.
Right.
Your first opportunities to be on screen. Talk to us about those, about that aspect of your journey. How did it all begin?
I started out in church, drama group at the age of 6, 7 years old. Is Majesty Drama
6,
Ministry.
7?
Wow.
Yes, in Abuja.
Wow.
And my very first time acting ever in my life, it was not rehearsed. It wasn't practiced. I remember the scenario. This is what happened. So my church drama group would always come up with a drama every Friday in church. It's called Faith Clinic, you know, Redeemed Christian Church of God. And I think one cast didn't show up that day.
Wow.
And the director calls me, bro, please, how you doing? We need you to feel da-da-da-da-da. This person is not here. Can you do this? You're going to do this. You're going to do this. You're going to do this.
Wow.
I'm like, okay. So there was no rehearsal. So I go on stage and I'm acting and the whole church is crying.
Wow.
And I go home and I told my mom, I want to be an actor.
That's amazing.
And so that's how it started. And then, you know, years later, I applied for the Next Movie Star reality show. I was a runner-up. And then I had confidence issues. I wasn't very confident of myself because I was really small. I'm 5'8", and at that time I was probably 5 something lower. You know, and every other guy, they were the, you know,
Buff,
they were the typical
yeah,
Nollywood hunk physique, and I was, you know, here and I'm here, and I was the only male runner-up, you know, amongst every other person, and that sort of just boosted my confidence and said, you can actually do this, you know, because I never even thought I was going to have leading roles in the industry. I thought I was just only going to be the child, you know, or the friend, you know, but I've played leading roles like 90% of all the films that I've been in.
Amazing.
You know, so
You've
that's
been smart enough to pose for photos to look bigger and older.
The trick of the camera.
the trick of the camera.
Exactly. Because in the end, it's not your height doesn't matter when you're on a huge billboard in the middle of Lagos Island. That billboard, you had to use a drone to take that photo. That's how big that billboard was, and it was your face right there.
Yes. Yes.
So a fun fact, we were in a TV commercial together.
Yes, for a brand. Yes.
For a brand of
a couple
tea.
of years ago.
And
Don't do.
calm down. I'm trying to farms now. Allow me.
No, not the farms.
But the thing is, it's about the journey. It's about the fact that you've been able to do different things here and there to piece together this career, and now it's at a peak. So
We're
when
still getting there. It's not at the peak yet.
Okay, well.
started.
It's not obviously.
Yeah.
The sky is just the beginning.
Yes.
But the question is, where do we go from here?
I know where we are going right now. Before you go there, we need to take a break now. We'll be back. The conversation continues in a bit.